Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me today. Oh, my Lord. I would normally just stop this video and start over, but Mercury is retrograding all over me. I just went through a whole video about this topic, and I went to the StreamYard button to stop recording and realized that I never started recording in the first place. So then I decided that I would go ahead and start this video, and I started it, and as you can see, there was a banner for the Witch's Moon Market, which is where I got this set of runes. So I had to unshare that until the appropriate time. Oh my Lord, I'm going to go ahead and just power through. This is Stephanie with Trillium Tarot, and I am so thankful that you are joining me for this video. I am doing a topic today that is outside of the norm of what I usually post. However, it is definitely within my sphere of interest. I kind of figure that the day I'm not interested in learning new things or learning about new things or trying to expand upon my knowledge base, I may as well pack it in, because at that point, what's there left to enjoy in life? So I hope that this video does give you kind of a desire to look into something that you may not have previously even known about, much less studied. Before I get too much further into the descriptions of each of these runes, I do want to ask a favor. Please do give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because it truly does help the channel in many ways. So, as you probably remember from a previous video, and I think I did, I have a tab about this on my website. I have a monthly subscription box that I look forward to receiving it every month. I have not done an unboxing video for a while, which I'm going to have to remember to do that. But the name of the box is called The Witch's Moon. Now, I received this set of runes and this description page. There's a whole 8.5 by 11 description page that I put in a protective sleeve that contains information about each of the runes themselves, as well as 10, 12, 14 different meanings for the runes. I've not studied how to specifically use these runes and how the individual runes interact with those around them. So that is a gap in my knowledge. However, it's always good. Everybody has to start somewhere. And so this is where I am going to start. Now, the link that I just shared is to the Witch's Moon Market. You can sign up to the Witch's Moon subscription box there or on Cratejoy if you so desire. But if you go directly to the website, they have their online market. The last time I was out at this market, they did still have some of these specific rune sets available. And I didn't go out there before recording this video, so I'm not sure if they still are. But if this is something that interests you, that would be a good place to start, because it does come with the runes themselves. They come in a black satin bag, and they come with this 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper with descriptions. So I'll go ahead and go through what the titles of these runes are. And like I said, there's, 10, 15, 18 different definitions on this piece of paper that I'm looking at. So I'll just pick a couple that jump out at me as I go through each of these runes. So we start off here with the sun, which is a good omen. It is achievement. It's new beginnings. Creativity, illumination. The next one is the moon, which would be something changeable. It would have to do with emotions, introspection. Can have to do with shadow work, that darker side of ourselves that every one of us has, but we don't like to acknowledge. This next rune here is flight. I have seen this called, when I've read articles about witches' runes, I have heard some people call this birds instead of flight, but same concept. Flight would be, potentially accessing other realms, or maybe astral travel, or spirit communication, and so on. Now, the fourth one that we're looking at here that I'm pointing to is rings, which could be an agreement, It could be a contract. It could be a joint interest, something along those lines. The next card, or the next tile, the next card. Can you tell I'm doing several videos at once? This is a rune tile. It is not a card, just for clarification. But this one that I'm pointing to right now is romance. So this would be, a relationship or a desire or a fantasy or a passion. That could mean an obsession. Now, these next two don't require any explanation. This is the card for woman, so feminine type topics. And the next card is man, so masculine type topics. The tile that I'm pointing at right now, the title of it is Harvest. And different artists illustrate these tiles in different ways, just like in the tarot. For this specific set of tiles or runes, I kind of picture this crescent moon on the bottom as the bowl, and everything above it, all of the abundance. It could be food, it could be wealth, it could be some kind of resources, just keep flowing into that bowl. So that's just kind of my mental trigger to remember what that card is, or what that tile is, what that rune is. Not a card. Okay, by the time I get this video done, I will remember that I am not actually looking at cards. So the next tile is Crossroad. This has to do with making choices or setting boundaries, or could be a new beginning as you change direction. Then we have Star, which is hope. It is inspiration. It's spirituality. It's wishes. This rune that we're looking at here, it's kind of an interesting way to illustrate it, but this is waves. So just like the suit of cups in tarot have to do with emotions and water and fluidity, that's very similar to what this waves tile or this waves rune represents. Good God. Okay. Next we have Scythe, which would be closure or cutting cords or letting go or something coming to an end. And the final one here is the Eye, which has to do with awareness or seeing or understanding or perception. Now, this set that I'm showing you is a set of 13 witches runes. And I have seen sets that have, I believe, 7 runes in the set. And I have seen sets that have 10 in the set. I don't know why I ended up going with the number 13 for these runes, but I have this set, and I have another set that I purchased where the set is made out of rowan wood. Rowan is an exceptionally magical wood, a really powerful wood. So for some reason, I have felt the need to stick to the 13 rune stones or rune tiles. Some of the other ones might appeal to you. They would simply have fewer, since they have a fewer number of the tiles or runes, they would probably eliminate some of these specific symbols. I actually haven't looked at some of those smaller sizes of rune sets, so I truthfully don't know the answer on that. But if you are interested in purchasing this specific set, please just do a Google search for Witch's Moon. It'll take you to their website. They have the subscription box for the monthly Witch's Moon box. They have the Witch's Roots, and they have a third subscription box, and the name is escaping me right now. But the reason I'm pointing you here is because they have their online store, and they have a lot of really cool treasures in their online store. And like I said, the last I knew, they have these witches runes on their online store. So just as a final reminder, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because it genuinely does help me and the channel out. I do hope that you enjoyed this video, even though it is a bit out of the ordinary compared to what I usually do. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to the next video.